in this lecture I am going to explain how to construct Moore machine, and question is written over here. Construct a Moore machine that prints C whenever the sequence AB is found. As like DFA, I am going to draw a transition diagram. Let me take 3 states. Now in question it is mentioned that construct a Moore machine that prints C. So output should be C. So sigma equal to AB, and output, that is del, is equal to, I am going to take C and D. Always we starts from initial state. Here Q0 is initial state. Q0, if input is A, next state is Q1, and if input is B, next state is Q2. Always it starts from initial state and it will print output as C. And in remaining I am going to give output as D. Now let me check this. Q0, and output for this Q0 is D. If input is A, next state is Q1, and output for this Q1 is D. Next input is B, Q1. If input is B, next state is Q2, and output for this Q2 is C. In question, whenever we find the sequence AB, we should get the output as C. So this is input, and here in output I am getting 1 C because there is only one AB is there. Suppose if I want to find for input AAB, so I can give one self loop over here. Always I'll start from Q0. If input is A, next state is Q1. If input is A, next state is Q1. If input is B, next state is Q2. Output of Q0 is D. Output of Q1 is D. Output of Q2 is again Q1. Output of Q1 is D. And output of Q2 is C. So in this input there is only one occurrence of AB, and I have got only one C. Now let me take one more input, BAB, and if input is B, I don't have any next state from initial state, so I am going to give self loop over here. So Q0, if input is B, next state is Q0, and if input is A, next state is Q1, and if input is B, next state is Q2. And output of Q0 is D, again D, Q0, output of Q0 is D, output of Q1 is D, and output of Q2 is C. Here in this input I have only one occurrence of AB and I have got only one C as output. I am going to take one more input, Q0. If input is A, next state is Q1, and if input is B, next state is Q2. Next, if input is A, I don't have any next state, so I am going to draw one loop from here to here so I can find the remaining state. So I am going to draw an input from Q2 to Q1. Now Q1, if input is B, next state is Q2. Output of Q0 is D. Output of Q1 is D. Output of Q2 is C. Output of Q1 is D. And output of Q2 is C. In this input ABAB, the sequence of AB occurs 2 times. 2C is printed over here. That means 2 occurrence of AB. I am going to take one more input, ABBAB. Q0, if input is A, next state is Q1. And if input is B, next state is Q2. Q2, if input is B, I don't have any next state. I am going to draw an input from Q2 to Q0 as B. So Q2B, my next state is Q0. Then if my input is A, then Q1. If my input is B, then Q2. If I find output for this, Q0, output for this is D. Q1 is D. Q2 is C. Q0 is again D. Q1 is again D. And Q2 is C. In this input, the sequence AB occurs 2 times. AB, again AB. And if you see this output, 2 times C is printed. So this is how we have to construct Moore machine.